let me just say this, that the team, I was really proud of the way they got together. As you can see, we were down quite a few players, but they all stepped in and demonstrated why we're the team that we are, and we'll continue to work hard and know that while Arella couldn't play and Zippy couldn't play, and so many of the players played positions that they have never played, they stepped in and were very patient and did the things that we'd like to do. And of course, obviously, KK makes a big difference because of her play. And it was good. It was good to see that. It was really good to see that.
Questions? Coach, obviously this is going to be a very long layover between your next game. So what is your mindset going forward with several days now off until Big Ten play?
Well, they really don't have a lot of days off because we're going to be back Christmas Day. And that's not good. You know what I mean? For them, I mean, I wish that we had longer off actually. But they just get a split second because they're in finals right now. So I would imagine that some people will be able to go home, you know, maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday. But we will have practice, you know, Monday, Tuesday, I mean, not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then they go home for a couple of days and then they're back Christmas Day. So it's really not a long time.
How do you think that some of the other players with Arella on the bench performed? Davenport, Jordan Wallace, KK, really everyone seemed to kind of come together, freshmen and juniors, seniors, everyone seemed to play really well without Arella on the floor. How
They
does that
stepped
make you
up.
feel? Or,
No, no, no.
thoughts on that?
They stepped up in a big way, but I think that that's because the support and the encouragement that has been occurring throughout the year was meaningful, and so they all were proud of what they did. They all contributed in a big way, and I think that it was KK Arella, T Baby, that really did a lot to encourage and give them the strength to go on and the confidence that they're going to be okay. So I think the good thing about this is that things like this are going to happen again. And now that we've experienced it and understand now what has gone on, as we were indicating today, some people play completely different positions, and that's what it took for us to get through. People that played the point never played the point before, and so T Baby hasn't played the inside. I mean, she's played the inside, but she's never played the perimeter for us. But she stepped out, and she was able to do that. But everybody did it with a smile on their face and the determination that we got to do whatever we got to do to win the game. So we're really encouraged by that, but we're going to work hard to make sure that we're fully prepared and we can do a lot more things, even with us being short in our players.
KK, how about kind of describe for me kind of, it seems to me like a big growth thing, like when you get to the paint, basically like just being able to create, 8-1 today, assist to turnovers. You've done that a bunch of times this year. What's different for you, basically, as you're just making your move and somewhere just outside the lane, into the lane, you'd be able to cause a lot of havoc or pressure on defenders. Is it your vision that's different? How would you say you've evolved so much in that area?
Well, first, like everybody knows, like I sat last year, and in that time, I was able to see a lot of things. I had a real how you want to say it? I had a real growth period during that time that I set out. Able to see the game from sitting on the bench, and sometimes we can't always see it when you're on the floor. But taking that year off last year really allowed me to see a lot of things, and I think the biggest thing is just trusting my teammates. Like Coach said, our strength is in our unity, and they move the ball. I mean, we practice it. The things that we practice, and we just going out and executing. I'm finding them, and they making shots. So it's the only thing we can hope for.
And Coach, same thing. How have you seen KK just essentially manipulate? You're playing tons of zones, but just kind of manipulating the defense in that way when she probes and gets to the paint, and then just great things are happening consistently.
Yeah, I think that, like she said, she's seen the game more, but also one of the things that Coach Pointer was my coach at the time. When we recruited KK, and the concern that I had was that she was missing layups, but now she's attacking, she's got contact, she's finishing in a big way, and she's continuing to take the ball to the basket. So she's focusing a lot more on that. And aside from that, the offense that we're running is a dribble drive, and I think that itself allows us to open it up a lot more. And so with that in mind, for people who have skills like KK, it allows her to get, quicker to the basket, and then she's confident because we can score easily off of drives and attacks closer to the basket. And when you have that, then you can hit outside shots better because you got the score up, and they were through layups and attacks that will take place during the game.
And Coach, today was so Maury's birthday, so she had to play well. Where is she today? Now she's going to face teams that everybody probably has multiple 6'3" to 6'5" bigs. So she can't overwhelm anybody anymore. How about where Maury is as she goes into Big Ten play post?
I think that Maury is continuing to evolve. I think the biggest thing is that she continues to grow every day. The truth of the matter is that she wasn't fundamentally as strong as she needed to be. But the beautiful part about it is that from the day that she, I remember talking to her when she tried out for the USA national team, and we were trying to be confident, with her. And she was so, I would say, timid or shy and in awe of the other players that were at the national team trials in Colorado. But there was something about her that we could tell that, she's not intimidated. She just has a determination. She knows what she doesn't know. And that's key, because most people don't know what they don't know. But she doesn't know, and she knows that she doesn't know, and she's smart enough to ask, can you help me? And that's the biggest reason for her success, is she's not fronting and she's not pretending. She lays it on the line, and I appreciate that. She's going to be special, and that's not easy to come by, but she grows every day, and she'll continue to learn. And one of these days, they're going to contact her for USA basketball, and she'll be ready.
KK, just to kind of follow up on that point, you had 8 assists in the game today. You seem to be working really well with not only Davenport, but with Jordan Wallace and Takia Mack. So tell me about how you feel your performance was as far as giving off the ball to some of your teammates who then either gave it back to you or when it made a play.
Obviously, I know that in order for us to play well, everybody wants to get their hands on the ball, right? So as the point guard, I have to make sure I'm putting people in a position where they can be successful. And like I said, I trust my teammates. As y'all can see, Jordan is stepping up in a big way. Maury, like Coach said, she's going to be ready. She's willing to learn every day in practice. And obviously, Takia, she's stepping up in a major way. We all know that we got to pitch in, we got to score, and I just know that I got to put them in a position to do that. So it's been going well for us, and we just looking to keep on, building off what we did tonight. I thought it was a phenomenal team win. We had our best player sitting out, had Zippy who couldn't play today, and everybody came, and they came ready. They came sharp and focused. So over this break, we're going to grind and get it in and be ready for the Big Ten.
Also for KK, so assists are great and all. No disrespect, but 30-footers are fun too, right? So is that about the second one, I think?
She
said?
practices
Yeah.
every day.
Everybody practices.
Yes.
She does practice every day.
So what does that do for you, for your confidence, and how do you see the energy of the team lift when you do something like that?
Honestly, when this season first started, every day after practice, I was just like shooting half-court shots, and I started to make them, and I'm like, you know what? This is going to pay off in the game one day. I'm just going to keep practicing it, and I'm going to keep shooting it, and it's paid off twice. So, obviously, big shots like that gets the team fired up, and Takia hit one too, so I mean everybody was just kind of clicking today, and it was just the ball was going in the bucket for her, so I was happy about that.
She practices.
Yeah, right. We couldn't give you an assist on that one. Right? But and so Coach talked a little bit about other folks filling in the gap. How do you see, so from the floor general perspective, working with a different crew cast of characters, and I mean you see them every day in practice, game situation. How do you feel the adjustment was?
I thought it was great. Joya, like Coach said, we had players playing in positions that they've never had to play in before. So just to see everybody make the adjustment together was the biggest kind of thing for me. I was really happy to see that. From the gate, the first quarter, I think we got off to a great start. Danielle started today, and she missed a couple shots, but shots like that gonna fall. She's a shooter. She was ready to shoot the ball today. She shot it with confidence. It didn't fall, but that happens sometimes. I think Joya stepped up and she had a good game. Maury stepped up. She played well. We're gonna have adversity. We're gonna have players that can't play sometimes, and I thought that today we showed that we resilient. Even though we had our couple players out, people stepped up and did what they could. So I was happy about it.
One more question for Coach. Last two games, you've had at least 30 points in the paint. Is that a strategy that you're going to try to continue going forward, especially Big Ten play, get the ball inside the paint to players like Davenport and Wallace? Because that really the last couple of games has seemed to really work very well for you guys, especially with the size and some of the players that you have.
Yeah, we want to because we realize that that Davenport can score. She's got good hands. You know what I mean? Her hands are quicker than her feet, but she got good hands, and that's that's a positive. And Maury, Julia, we were waiting for Jordan for some time. We waited for 3 years, 4 years. I think that she could possibly be one of the best centers that's ever played the game for us. She just continues to have confidence in herself, but the players, continue to work and give her that level of confidence. And Joy, like I said, she's just going to continue to grow. But we definitely got to pound it inside. Of course, you know that it's going to be easier when you score it on a block because more than likely a foul is going to occur, and if not a foul, you're going to talk about a close shot. So then that gives the confidence to the guards to shoot it at range. So we've just got to have balance inside and as well as outside. And yes, we will definitely go to the inside as well.
Coach, are there any other aspects of your game you guys want to improve on going into Big Ten play?
Yeah, we wanted to try several things today, several things on the defensive side that we didn't get a chance to try because it was bad enough that we had to switch all these positions. And so the things that we're going to work on in the next 3 days is we're going to put all of our offenses and defenses on a tape so that they can see it and remember where they have to go. You would be surprised. There's a lot of things that these players recognize and learn, and it's a lot of stuff. But we've got to be sharp, and we've got to bring it. That we have an opportunity to score from each position, and we'll do that. But we need to know exactly where everybody has got to be, and so we've got to work hard on offensive execution. And then changing defenses more because right now, for example, we play a straight zone or a matchup, and it's a 32, but we are capable of playing about 3 or 4 different kinds of zones and matchup defenses. But rather than to do that and put strain on us to remember all of those things, then we'll probably do that in the next couple of days to do that. So we'll continue to work on that. Just our own offensive execution. That's as simple as that.